Planning for a 30-day walk across a foreign country is a big task. I have to admit, planning is not my strong suit. But I did the best I could though, and got as far as the first 3 days of our Camino. Then, I skipped to the end and planned for a couple of days in Lisbon. Boom, plan complete. I'll leave the rest to Camino Magic. Just as I planned, the magic happened. We met amazing people on our first day on the Camino, but lost track of them in Zubiri. Yesterday, in Puente la Reina, we ended up staying in the same albergue. The small reunion in Albergue Estrella Guia was so fun. Our friends helped with my husband's blister, and the next day we saved breakfast for them and delivered it on the trail. There's something about the Camino that makes it so easy to be grateful. Simple moments become magical, like running into your Camino friends multiple times a day. Of course it's gonna happen. After all, you're all walking the same way. But each time, it feels like the best surprise. Even simple meals are savored, like boiled eggs and zumo, tortilla patatas, and cafe con leche. On the Camino, I don't need fancy restaurants. All I need is for one bar/cafe to be open in the next town. I'm not sure how this phenomenon of gratefulness happens on the Camino. Maybe it's because life gets more simplified. There's not as many choices of where to go, what to eat, what to buy. So there's no fear of missing out. It makes it so much easier to be happy with what you have. But what do I know?
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope.
I'm not much of a wine drinker, but I couldn't pass on this experience. Even if it was 8 a.m., I felt so lucky to have this moment in Irachi. I've seen it in so many Camino videos. Now here I was.
You fill my head with roses. I can't help but dream away. Standing on a field with you and flowers everywhere. Maybe there is a star with your name.
Here's my husband playing Pokemon Go. I hope he looks up and doesn't miss the beautiful sunrise. The colors are gorgeous. They're like candy. I said to myself that one day I'm going to try to paint it. I really regretted not packing my watercolor set. I'd brought it in previous hikes, but never found the energy to paint. Not to mention, I was super lazy to carry the extra weight in my pack. It wasn't until we finished the Camino and traveled to Lisbon that I finally bought some more watercolors. Here's my version of the sunrise. Not as good as the original, but who can compete with that?
Smile. What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars.
Dear car owner, I'm sorry for feeding this cat on your car. I tried to lure it to the ground, but the cat refused, and so I had to obey its wishes. After our exciting cat encounter in Villa Mayor de Monjardin, there was 12 kilometers of shadeless path. But the Camino provides, and like a miracle, there was a sweet little food truck in the middle of nowhere. They served fresh orange juice and snacks. Even more amazing was finding out that the owners were Canadians from beautiful British Columbia. I enjoyed my Zumo so much, I forgot to take a picture. And who do we have here? Our favorite Camino friend and a cat. I know there's 8 more kilometers to Taurus Del Rio, but I'm loyal to my customers. We made it to Los Arcos and was greeted by this giant locust. I was smiling on the outside, but freaking out on the inside. Thank you to the gentleman that grabbed it for his little boy.
Full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time.
The last stretch to Taurus Del Rio was a real scorcher. We found our friend here on the shade of some small trees. After sharing some snacks, we decided to push onwards together. On the way there was another pilgrim walking barefoot. I thought, man, my feet felt like they were on fire. This guy's feet probably felt like it was being dragged through hot lava. We tried chatting him up, but he seemed like he needed a more solitude experience, which is totally okay. Sometimes you need people to help you continue on the way, and other times you need to walk alone.
You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say
What this guy needs is hard to tell. He actually still has a blister. Maybe it's a healing dance ritual. If it doesn't work, we'll have to get the bags transported.
so slow. Hold you in my arms, won't let go. The world around could pass us by, a thunderstorm, a lightning strike, as we hold each other tight. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm.
This morning walk to Navarette was rough. We had too much fun at the Pilgrim's dinner last night. Stayed up past our bedtime. I really do love those communal dinners though, which is odd for me because normally I don't like having dinners with a group of strangers. Just going to parties back home is a struggle for me. Conversation topics are just so boring. People talk about their jobs. My mind shuts down. On the Camino, people are more interesting. They talk about experiences, thoughts, and feelings. It's easier to relate on a basic human level. Oh, Bianna, I really wish we had more time on the Camino. I guess this is where planning comes in handy. If I knew how beautiful this place was, I would have planned another day in it. We were in a musical mood today. Normally, we don't listen to music while walking, but today we put on some ABBA and karaoke'd our way down to Logroño, Filipino style. Some Camino Magic did come our way, and just as we hit the big city, we were greeted with drums. Seriously, do these things just happen in Spanish parking lots? Logroño was beautiful, but I just wasn't in the mood for busy streets and crowds. For now, I still needed to be in a quiet town with lots of cats. And once again, the Camino provided.